goes. Channel, you guys, welcome back to Ironclad RC. I got my mini dom from Oxidean Marine. I was actually running this little boat on 4S the other day, and I actually got 64 miles per hour if I'm not mistaken, and I actually had my wire drive separate from the threaded prop shaft. Okay, you guys see that? So we're actually going to attach it today. Stick around. Big B with Ironclad RC. So rather than just going out and buying another prop shaft, which is cheap enough, I figured I would at least give it a shot and try to fix it with JB Weld. Now, I actually have good success using JB Weld on my flex cable to stub shaft connection. Prepped properly, prep the flex cable and stub shaft properly, give it ample time to cure, JB Weld will hold. Okay, so I've already been cleaning this because I had the inside of this kind of packed with oil. Okay, I'm actually using some alcohol here, nothing fancy, you know, just cleaning it up with alcohol. I've already prepped it pretty much. Cleaning that with alcohol. I'm actually twisting this guy right here up, this paper towel, and cleaning the inside of my little M4 threaded stub shaft. Okay, get that paper towel in there, soak the paper towel with alcohol, and just clean it. Alright, I've already done it. I've already took my blowtorch, I basically put this on there like that and blowtorched it, okay, to heat up any oil, like residual oils that was on there, and burnt the oils off. Alright, so what I've been working on now that I got it clean is like, it's probably smooth in there, but whenever I go to attach it, I actually want a nice like bond and something for the JB Weld to kind of like grab onto, because it's such a tight connection. So what I've been doing is using this little sharpened pick tool I made, alright, and just going on the inside. This is brass, so I'm like scarring the inside of it, like really hard. You could probably hear it. I can see the dust falling out of it, so I know I'm putting some scribe marks in it. Okay, so I'm just doing that about a dozen times or so, all the way around it on both sides. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's done. Prepping it up. You can actually see where the manufacturer, you see that watch, it's like a swirl. You guys see that? Where they put a swirl on this shaft. So I'm just exacerbating the swirl very low with this cutoff wheel, and boom. Okay, I just kind of made another one there, and that should give a little void for our JB Weld to sit in when we make our connection. Okay, you don't really want to sand it, you don't really want to reduce the diameter, you just want a couple little areas for the adhesive to sit. Now you can also use green Loctite retaining compound for this. Okay, that would actually be another good way to make this connection. I have yet to spend $30 on a tube of that. I had to get some of this for my truck, so I'm just going to use this, you know, my dump truck. So I got it all clean. Alright, and we're just going to mix it up. I'm not going to try to make the video any longer than what it needs to be. Go ahead and get this knocked out. The most important part is cleaning. Cleaning the surface that needs to be bonded. That is the most important part. Prep, prep, prep. 99% prep, 1% actual glue up. And that goes for anything. Painting, it's all about preparation. 50-50 mix here. Yep, it's all about the preparation. So I actually used a brand new, I cleaned this with alcohol. This is a flosser. I use it to floss my teeth with, okay? And it has like something on there because you can taste it, like a minty taste. So I've actually cleaned it with alcohol here, okay? Cleaned it with alcohol. I used this to clean it out, but I think I'm actually gonna use it to well, I was gonna use it as a brush to brush the JB Weld on, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to use this wire right here that I used to pick it with. Make sure all that stuff's clean. You don't want no oil. No oil on it. I'll clean this out one more time here. Give it a couple days to cure, and then we're going to take it to the park pond and give it a run. Okay? One more time with the alcohol. Alright. So getting it on here should be pretty easy. You know? That should be pretty simple. Getting the JB Weld in here is the hard part. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and we're going to slide it on the stub shaft, and then we'll clean up any access that pushes out. I'm just going to kind of spin it on there. Made sure I had that JB Weld and all those little grooves that we cut, you know. Alright, I'm going to use a little bit of alcohol to get any of this JB Weld off the threads. Don't want to get alcohol on the prop shaft, like on the prop shaft, so I'm trying to keep that away from our glued area. Alright, make sure it's pushed all the way to the tip. Looks like it is. And once I put it on there, I just left it alone. Now we'll give it 2 days to cure. It says 24 hours, it's cure, 48 hours, fully cure. So I'm gonna give it 2 or 3 days. I've waited on my flex cables. I've waited a day, like a full 24 hours, maybe a day and a half. Took it out and I lost a prop. So you got to give it more than enough dry time. All right. It's been a good 40 hours cure time. It's a couple days later, so almost 2 days later. You know, I could probably take it out and run it, but I'm gonna give it one more day just to be safe. You know, yeah, like I said earlier, I like to give at least 48-hour minimum with a connection like this. This connection method with the JB Weld works really good on 0.98 cables, 0.130 cable, and 0.150 cables. Okay, I wouldn't try this connection method on larger 3/16. Well, yeah, 3/16 and 1/4" cables. It's just with the amount of power you're going to be running on a 0.187 1/4" cable, it's just not going to work, you know. But smaller, lighter boats, 12 to 26 inches, 6S and under, this connection method works as long as you prep it up properly. All right, I'm confident in this, and we're going to run it in the next couple of days when I get a chance to take it out and test it out. And we're going to use the same 30, well, it's supposed to be a 33mm prop, but it's actually measuring out to be 32.5. So I've run this prop on 4S on this boat, and I never had it break connection until now. Just one of them fluke things, you know. So yeah, we're gonna run it in the next couple days. I'll have a video out on it, okay? And if it breaks, it breaks. If not, it doesn't. You know, if it breaks, we'll get another cable. If not, we'll run it. You know, I mean, I had the JB Weld laying around, so I'm not losing anything unless I lose the prop if it breaks, which I doubt. I've had really good success with this in the past. So there's a link in the description for the boat. I'll have a link for the aftermarket turn fin bracket. These are small turn fins on this Oxidean Marine mini dom. Everything else is basically stock. I run the stock motor and ESC on 4S SMC pack. Got a bunch of foam in here for my GPS. My twin motor build here, I got a bunch of stuff laid out, like hull markings for the turn fin. Got my turn fin backer plate here made. I got my motor, well, half of my motor mount made. Twin motor, Delta Force 24. Ring the bell to get notified for that build series. I'm working on it. Yeah, it's going to be a servo motor mount. I extended the length from the servo from the motors there, so it's going to be pretty trick, you know. I've got new cable. I got cables coming for that boat. I'm waiting on a lot of stuff. That's why I hadn't started it. Waiting on new motors. I actually ended up ordering some 2850s. I got 2 struts like this coming, and I'm waiting. Really, the reason why I hadn't made a video on it yet is I'm waiting on the carbon fiber. I don't have a big enough piece, so I got carbon fiber coming. As soon as that gets in, we're getting started. I was thinking about, just thought about it. I might go ahead and drill my hatch locks, but I can't drill the pin for my hatch yet because I'm going to put saddle tape on here, and I need the height of the canopy with the saddle tape on so I can get my pin right, you know. So yeah, hopefully this method helps you guys out. I've made other videos with this method, just not wire drive, you know. Prep it up. It's the most important part when making a critical connection like this. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Big B with Ironclade RC.